कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने।
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी अचचदिशकारिणे। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. भगवान की जय। भक्तराज जी महाराज की जय। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सचा शिष्यमन ऐसी भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्री प्रभुपाद महाराज की जय। इसकोन फाउंडर आचार्य श्री प्रभुपाद की जय। जय विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्रजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सचा शिष्यमन भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर श्री प्रभुपाद जी की जय। जय श्री गौर किशोर दास बाबू महाराज की जय। जय श्री भक्ति ठाकुर महाराज की जय। जय श्री जगन्नाथ दास बाबू महाराज की जय। षड गोस्वामी प्रभु की जय। नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। प्रेम सुबह श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन की जय। मायापुर नवदीप धाम की जय। श्री श्री राधा माधव सखी वीरेंद्र भगवान की जय। पंचतत्व भगवान की जय। बलराम नृसिंह भगवान की जय। लक्ष्मी नृसिंह भगवान की जय। पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय। श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय। मथुरा वृंदावन धाम की जय। श्री श्री राधा रमन भगवान की जय। गंगा मैया की जय। जमुना मैया की जय। तुलसी मैया की जय। प्रभुपाद ट्रांसेंडेंटल बुक ग्रंथराज भगवतम की जय। भगवद गीता की जय। श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत की जय। श्री रामायण जी की जय। श्री श्री सीता राम लक्ष्मण हनुमान जी की जय। अनिता गौर प्रेमानंद हरे ऑल ग्लोरी टू दी समर्ड हरे कृष्ण ऑल ग्लोरी टू द समर्ड हरे कृष्ण ऑल ग्लोरी टू द समर्ड हरे कृष्ण ऑल ग्लोरी टू श्री गोविंद गौर ऑल ग्लोरी टू श्री प्रभुपाद की जय।
श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत राधा सुभाषादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki Srila Prabhupada ki Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I think one of them is on somewhere. Uttana Ekadashi ki Jai. Thank you again for joining our weekly satsang. So today we have our special guest, His Grace Vasa Chaitanya Prabhu. You all know him very well, but still I'll take this opportunity to welcome him and show our gratitude. Vasa Chaitanya Prabhu, please. So as I said, today is very special. First thing is it's Ekadashi. Second thing is it's Damodar month. Okay? And this is the last Saturday of Damodar month. Right? When does it end? 5th, November 5th. Ends with Tulsi Vivaha. Last day of Bhishma Panchak. Tulsi Vivaha is at our place. So many of you have not responded to the invite. Please do so when you get a chance. So today we'll hear something very auspicious about Ekadashi and also Bhishma Panchak and also something about Damodar month, whatever Chaitanya Prabhu here.
So many topics.
So many topics. And also Gopastami. We had Gopastami, right? When was that? 3 days back? Wednesday. Okay, so He will share something about Gopastami also. We So, as I said, many of you know. Who doesn't know? Das Chaitanya Prabhu. Okay, Makarand Prabhu doesn't know. And yes, many are there who doesn't know. Okay, but there are some online viewers also, they may not know. I myself, I don't know. I'm going to read out some the snippets I have. So His Grace Rasa Chaitanya Prabhu is a very senior exemplary disciple of His Holiness Jaipataka Swami Maharaj. So he got initiated in the year 1998. That was his first initiation during a festival, Gaurav Purnima festival. And then he got initiated, Brahmin initiated in year 1999 during, that's again a big festival, during Radhastami, right? So then he started rendering his services at various ISKCON temples in India. So primarily ISKCON Delhi in 1993. He started service actually before even he got initiated. He did a lot of services. And then in 1999, after getting initiated, his main services were deity dressing, pujari service. He did a lot of services. ISKCON Delhi. And then he served ISKCON Mayapur also in Kirtan, leading Kirtan, prime member for fundraising and also a preacher, and he did various services at ISKCON Mayapur, and later on he did services at ISKCON Mumbai as a preacher and counselor, and he got, that is when he got initiated. This was even before he got initiated, he did a lot of services actually. So then later on he moved to New Vrindavan. Have you seen him in New Vrindavan, anyone? No? But I have seen. So I was one of his first and foremost friends in New Vrindavan in 2003, right? If I'm wrong? Right? 2003. Okay. So I started visiting 2002, New Vrindavan. So he and Yugal Kishore Prabhu, they are very dear to me, our family. So since then, he has been a full-time devotee in New Vrindavan there, as a pujari and as a preacher, fundraiser. So he did all he was wearing various hats in New Vrindavan. And later on he moved to ISKCON Philadelphia and he did services there also as a full-time. He was a temple resident there for a couple of years, and then later on he moved out. So yes, you know Archana Bhakti Mataji, that's his wife, wonderful wife and wonderful kids. They're not here, but all those exemplary kids, 4 kids. So very nice family, right from the birth, they're all Krishna consciousness. This is very fortunate in Kali Yuga actually, it's very rare, right from the birth. Okay, at least I came into Krishna consciousness after 28 years, fortunately. So we would like to hear from him about these topics today. So please mute your phones or put it in vibrate mode, and then we hear attentively. And let's all welcome him by chanting 3 times loudly Hari Bol one time. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you very much, Hari Bol. 6:41. 7:30. Then question answers. Okay. So what I should start? Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari 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 Jaya Gopi Janaval
चंद्र भगवान की श्री राधा दामोदर भगवान की। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। नमो शिवाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जय अवतार स्वामी नामने। नमो आचार्य पादाय निताय कृपा प्रदाय गौर कथा धामदाय नगर ग्राम तारिणे। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी नीति नामने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Sattare. Hare Krishna. So I'm not very what to say? I'm not usual speaker here. I don't speak often anywhere. So if I speak something wrong, or please forgive us, forgive me. So why I'm telling this thing? Normally, those who are good speaker, biggest speakers, they have only one subject. I have so many subject matter today. So Srila Prabhupada says in many lectures, Krishna is very important, but his devotees are more important. Because we can't know Krishna without association of devotees. That's why Srila Prabhupada says again and again, even Krishna and Balram, they're the Supreme Lord, they're Jagat Guru. But in order to show whole world that without association of senior devotee, we cannot make any advancement. Therefore, even they took Guru, Sandipni Muni. They had a Guru, Krishna and Balram, they had a Guru. So we must have Guru. Many people, they say, I don't need Guru. I can be self-realized and I can be perfect. Srila Prabhupada said, no, without Guru, it's a bogus. You have to have Guru. So since I have so many topics, we'll start with our great Acharya, Gaur Kishore Das Baji Maharaj, and then other, right? So we'll chant his pranam mantra. Namo Gaur Kishoraya Sakshad Vairagya Murtaye Vipralambara Shambode Padam Pujayate Namah. Shri Gaur Kishore Das Baji Maharaj ki jai. So these days we see in our ISKCON so many wonderful, highly educated devotees, right? I remember I was taking prasadam once in Vrindavan during Kartik. Next to me, there were some devotees. Everybody was talking in English. I told Prabhu, you look Indian. You're not from abroad somewhere, right? Yes. You know our language, Hindi? Of course. Why are you speaking English then? English people, they don't speak our language, right? So why you have to speak again and again this thing? So, even among devotees, there is some tinge of showing nature. But Tulsi Das and Valmiki ji, they say the qualification of devotee, to become devotee, what is qualification? Not PhD in some subject matter, not some great degree. He says, simple heart, be simple, humble. That is the main qualification to become devotee. So we forget this thing. Why I'm telling this thing? This whole movement, the root of this whole movement is, Srila Prabhupada says again and again, Krishna consciousness movement, right? So who is that root? Srila Prabhupada, right? And then if you analyze further, then Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Then if you go further, Gaur Kishore Das Maharaj. They were all very, very highly exalted devotees, but materially not very high-fi, other than Bhakti Vinod Thakur Maharaj and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So we supposed to glorify and discuss about Gaur Kishore Das Baji Maharaj. He was a perfect example of simple living and high thinking. No diplomacy, no crookedness, no hypocrisy. So, of course, Mahatma Gandhi, he quotes again and again, simple living, high thinking. But Srila Prabhupada says, what he says about Mahatma Gandhi, who will say? Srila Prabhupada, whole world says Mahatma Gandhi, but Srila Prabhupada says something else. What he says about Mahatma Gandhi? Srila Prabhupada says he was not Mahatma, he was a politician. That's true. That's true. Mahatma means, how we can know that who's a Mahatma, who's a great person. Mahatma, great soul. Who's a great soul? Who's having a staunch faith, like Prahlad Maharaj, like Dhruv Maharaj, like Sikh Goswami, like Guru Parampara. He's having a staunch faith. Krishna is the supreme cause of all causes. Only by serving Krishna we can have all perfection. And he's engaged 24 hours in the service of Krishna. Such person is called great soul. And we are very, very fortunate that we have that great soul, Srila Prabhupada ji, and so many his disciples and his grand disciples. So, serious devotees, they are called Mahatma, great soul. So, Gaur Kishore Das Bhaji Maharaj, materially was very simple. He was born in 1838. Some people, devotees, some people they say 1930. So between, not 1930, 1830, 1838 between. But if you go through Wikipedia, then you will see it says 1838. So that time he was born in a Bengal. One village called Ganagamya, something like that. And now it's in Bangladesh. And Gaur Kishore Das Maharaj, he had a business. He was a broker, grain business. We call in India mandi or chawl mandi. So something like that, he had a business. But he was very, very serious spiritual practitioner. From childhood, he was very, very God conscious, Krishna conscious. So he got married, and his wife died. And at the age of 29, he left everything. He came to Vrindavan. Over there, he met one of very wonderful devotee, disciple of Jagannath Das Baji Maharaj. His name is Bhagavad Das Babaji. He got Diksha from him, and he started practicing Bhakti Yoga very seriously. And in the case of we, a normal devotee, what happens? We go, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So that's why Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, the day you have taken initiation, never ever decrease your mala. Rather, try to increase your mala. You are given initiation for 16, to chant 16 mala every day. We should never minimize up to 15. Rather, we can go to 17, 18. So, Gaur Kishore Das Baji Maharaj, his bhajan was so intense, he made so much advance, further and further, further and further. He became like all those. Very, very famous. He was very famous in Vrindavan. And after almost 30 years practicing devotional service in Vrindavan, he was returned to Mayapur at the age of 60. He left his body at 77. But he was very, very renounced, and he had only one disciple. That Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada. Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada, he could understand how, if you match both of them in terms of qualification, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj was very simple, and Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he was very highly educated. But he understood, he can understand that Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj is so exalted. So, different scriptures, different devotees, they say, whatever material thing we have, if we don't have love and faith in Krishna and scripture, everything is meaningless. Narad Muni says to Prachetagan that human birth we have got for what? To engage ourselves in the service of Krishna. Like deity archanam, puja, deity worship. He gives very wonderful instructions to Prachetagan. Then he said, there are two types of birth. One birth is from mother, father. And if you don't have second birth, there is no meaning of your birth. Second birth is like Yagopavit, like Diksha, Brahmin initiation. So what is the meaning of Brahmin initiation? Many people, they think the Brahmin initiation means, oh, I got opportunity to chant 3 times Gayatri and I'm exalted. No, that's there, but it's not complete. Brahmin Diksha means to engage ourselves directly in the service of Krishna. Like in ISKCON, there is a policy. If you are not Brahmin initiated, you cannot enter in the altar. You can't do cooking, you can't do cleaning or anything inside altar or in a kitchen. Therefore, Brahmin initiation means we have to be more serious, more sincere. So what I was telling, God Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. So I got debated. Where I was?
You need initiation to enter even kitchen.
No, before that.
So you are comparing that
Just
Maharaj
because
is very simple, but Siddhanta, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj
Yeah.
was very highly educated and
Yeah, there was something else, but anyway. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he could understand. He can be my guru. And Srila Prabhupada says, Guru, what is the business of Guru? What is the business of Guru? Srila Prabhupada says, whose word? Lord Rishabdev, what he said. That Rishabdev says, who is a father? What is the qualification of father, mother? If both mother and father, they are not capable to liberate their kids, if they are not capable to make them qualified to go back home, back to Godhead, there is no meaning of becoming mother and father. So he says, whether you are mother, father, whether you are guru, whether you are husband, your prime duty is, your prime responsibility is to liberate your wife, to make her qualified to understand Krishna and to go back home, back to Godhead. If you are father, then kids. So same thing, Srila Prabhupada says, Guru main business is to deliver his disciples. If he is not capable and if he is not doing that, he is not Guru. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he could see that is very powerful. That's why he took shelter, and he, even though Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, he was not willing to initiate him. But he did so many services, so many wonderful services, and ultimately he pleased him. And then he gave him Diksha. And we see, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada, he had, I might take it. That's the problem here. So, see the potency, the Guru Parampara. I mean, Srila Prabhupada says again and again, if somebody is not in this Guru Parampara, if somebody is not in this disciplic succession, that's the problem. You will not make progress. It has to be in a disciplic succession. So we see the potency of the disciplic succession. Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj, single person. Then he initiated one single person, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. And that single Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada initiated not many, couple of devotees. And among them, Srila Prabhupada was there and some other also, in Gaudiya Math there are many. See the potency, the potency of the seed. That's why I become surprised that these Ritvik people, they say the ISKCON Guru, this, that, this, that. But I am telling you, whoever Guru in our ISKCON, the Harinam we have got, the seed, it's the same seed. It's coming from Krishna through Guru Parampara. There is no change, there is no difference in the quality of the seed. Hare Krishna Mahamantra we have got from our Guru Maharaj. Our Guru Maharaj he has got from his Guru. His Guru has got from his Guru. It's coming from Krishna through disciplic succession. So, putting this idea and philosophy, this Guru is not bona fide. No, it's aparadh actually. It's a big aparadh. And among ourselves, you see, so many devotees, those who are very seriously practicing, you see, they are making progress. Radhanath Maharaj, he has got from his Guru, Srila Prabhupada, and he has given so many disciples. And out of them, the person who is very seriously practicing, you see, what they are doing. They are bringing so much changes in the society. So many people are benefited. And it's not like one Guru. Like, I'll tell you, I suppose not to discuss all these things, but I'm telling you, it's a big question and doubt in so many people's mind. I know one devotee, Rasaraj Prabhu. He's a disciple of Bhakti Swarup Damodar Maharaj. Very wonderful devotee. He's like next to sannyas. He's supposed to be sannyasi now, but because of this Ritvik thing, he's delayed. Otherwise, he was like main right hand of Bhakti Swarup Damodar Maharaj in Bombay and California, Berkeley. I asked him, Prabhuji, I heard so many things about you. He loves me, like younger brother. He likes my bhajana, and he said, you're wonderful. I told him, Prabhuji, I have so much respect for you. I don't want to lose the respect for you. But he said, why? I told him, yeah, there is a reason, because I heard that now you don't believe in Guru Maharaj. Yeah, Guru is Srila Prabhupada. I told him, but the name you have got, who gave you this name? Whole world call you this name, Rasaraj Das. It's given by Guru Maharaj. The mala you chant, the Harinam, by which you can counteract so many bad things and you can make progress towards Krishna. That name is given by your Guru Maharaj. Still, he said, that's a very point actually. I'll think about this. So, we all have got this Diksha mantra, and it's bona fide, it's pure. There's no change in. So, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur got this Diksha from Gaur Kishore Das Baji Maharaj and then Prabhupada Ji from Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur. Now we are so many disciples, devotees, we are initiated by them. It's the same potency there, provided we do watering. Watering in the sense, I mean to say, if you chant more and more, if you listen to Krishna Katha more and more, and seriously if you practice, you can see the result. So it's the same thing. So, Gaur Kishore, today is a disappearance day, right? So on this auspicious day of, Acharya and devotees, they say that disappearance and appearance of pure devotees, it's the same. Whether they are living, when they leave this world and they go back home, back to Godhead or some different planet to do same thing, preaching. And when they are alive, when they are present here in this world, they do so many selfless, dedicated service. So they are always, their appearance and disappearance, it doesn't matter, it's the same. So both is festival. During their disappearance, we can remember their quality, and we can discuss their pastimes, and we can be benefited. And appearance also same thing. And then, like I'm just taking so much time for one subject, right? Second one is Gopashmi. Okay, so we'll say Srila Gaur Kishore Das Baji Maharaj ki jai. And our second is, I'm forgetting, Gopashtami. And no, Ekadasi. So this Ekadasi is called, many people say Uthawani Ekadasi. In India they say Uthawani Ekadasi. I thought there's a different Ekadasi or what. It's the same Ekadasi. Utthana, they say Utthana Ekadasi. So how many people are observing this Ekadasi today? I'm asking you all. Everybody. Who is doing Nirdala? Anybody is doing Nirdala? No. Okay, how many people they eat only once in a whole day? How many people they eat 2 times? Okay, no problem. You know why I'm telling this thing? This subject is supposed to be discussed yesterday evening, or at least this morning. So Kasi is done almost. Right?
Yeah, we already ate 5 feet.
But no problem. Next year, be careful about next year. This Ekadasi is so important. It's very, very powerful. So much potency. Lord Vishnu, for 4 months, he goes to bed in Kshetrasagar. And after 4 months, he gets up. Today, this is the day when he gets up. So that's why I call it's a Utthana or Uthani Ekadasi. In Hindi हम बोलते हैं ना उठो. So same Utthana or Uthani Ekadasi. So Narad Muni, he goes to his father Brahmaji and he asked him the glories about this Ekadasi. So Brahmaji says, oh my dear son, there is an unlimited importance of this Ekadasi. So he says, if somebody gives charity today to the Brahmin, if it's some Brahmin today, if somebody gives donation to temple, it's like many, many times multiplied. You are going to get result. Why I asked who has done Nirjala, who has eaten once? I'm going to tell you. So Brahmaji explained further to him, if somebody eats one time, then his last one birth, whole sinful reaction will be taken care of. It will be wiped out. It will be cleared. If somebody has eaten 2 times, if somebody has eaten 2 times, then one birth. If somebody has eaten 1 time in a whole day, then 2 births. All sinful reaction will be taken care of. If somebody is doing whole day Nirdala, and night time, he doesn't go to bed. Rather, what he does, whole day he sings, he chants, he reads Srimad Bhagavatam, he discusses Bhagavad Gita. Then, eternally, his whole sins will be eradicated. It says, you know how many different parts in the Tulsi root? Similarly, that much lifetime, it will be completely gone. Everything will be wiped out. It's so powerful. So, further, Brahmaji says, that's why today, somebody might think, oh, whole day, fasting I don't care, but I can't discuss whole day Krishna Katha or chant whole day or read Srimad Bhagavatam or be in a temple or being with the devotees. It's loss. No, it's not loss. You are going to clear all the obstacles for further in the future. Right? After death, what is going to happen with us, we don't know. Right? Srila Prabhupada says again and again, why everybody is different? Why? Karma. Different karma, so different life. I always say that in the field, there is a strawberry plant, there is a mango plant, there is a lemon plant. So many different plants are there. Means what? In the root, different seeds are there. Different seeds are there according to the different seeds. Different plants are there, right? And in a different plant, different fruit comes. So whatever we do, accordingly, we have a next life. So Srila Prabhupada says, 8,400,000 different species of life. 84 lakh अलग-अलग शरीर हैं. Bharat Maharaj says to, what is his name? What is the name of king? I'm forgetting. King Rogana. He says, like Krishna says, there are two types of people, demoniac and divine, right? Devotee and non-devotee. So Bharat Maharaj says to King Rogana, oh King Rogana, devotee, he's having only one desire. What is that? How to serve Krishna, how to serve devotee. How? And just for this reason, one reason, how to serve Krishna, how to please Krishna. There are so many things. Let me construct the temple, let me feed devotees, let me do this. So many services. Prabhupada has given so many wonderful services. So he is having only one desire. Devotees, he is having only one desire. How to please Krishna, how to serve Krishna. But non-devotee, they don't have faith in Krishna in the scripture. The goal of their life is not to serve Krishna. Therefore, they have 8,400,000 different types of desire within their heart. And they have to take birth according to each and every desire. Understand? So, this Ekadasi, if somebody very sincerely practice this Ekadasi, I mean, if you have eaten like one time, two times, don't feel bad. You are better than outside people, those who are eating omelette and chicken and this, that today. You are better than them. So, I was reading about this Ekadasi Mahatmya. There was one mice. And this day, many thousands of years ago, in Krishna's altar, this mice was trying to eat the ghee. See, Krishna is so kind. I always say, there is a limit of everything in this world, but there is no limit of one thing. What is that? There is no limit of Krishna's mercy. Krishna is so kind. So insignificant, this mice was trying to eat the ghee. And he was trying to push this, ghee wicks. And some other ghee wicks was pushed forward, started burning nicely. Lord Vishnu was pleased. And the moment he got pleased, within a second, this mice got liberated. He assumed he's like Vishnu form. Like in Vaikuntha, everybody is like Vishnu. He assumed Vishnu form everywhere, crown and everything. The airplane came and he went back to God. And many people they think, is it true? Everything is true. Whatever Vedic story we hear, whatever saintly people they have told, everything is true. But in order to understand, in order to be convinced about that, we have to have that much purity. If we are committing sin, जब हम पाप अगर करेंगे, हम नहीं समझ पाएंगे. Bhakti जो है, devotional life is very, very special. Srila Prabhupada says, if you want to understand Krishna, who is Krishna? Arjuna says, Paramam Pavitram. Krishna is purest of all pure. So if you want to understand purest of the pure, you have to become pure. Right? If we are not pure, then we can't understand pure. So, there is another story. One Muslim, he suffered like anything, he didn't have food, nothing. And in Hindi, they say, भूख न देखे, नींद न देखे टूटी खाट, भूख न देखे सूखी घास. If you are hungry, you don't know I'm Muslim, Hindu, what? I need food. So this Muslim guy, it happened to Banki Bihari. I read this book. I don't know this is bona fide not, but I had a book, Braj Ke Bhakt. In that book, so many stories were there. One of the stories is this one. This Muslim guy, he went to the Pujari. And he said, I'm a Muslim, but I'm dying. I'm starving, I need some food. He said, you are Muslim? Yeah. No problem. You do one service and I'll give you food. What service? Just sit down this to this entrance whole night, and I'm giving you nice food right now, and tomorrow morning also I'll give you. This guy was, so he understood chokidari, like whole night I have to be gatekeeper. He sat down there. See his luck. Muslim, right? They don't believe in a deity worship, idol. He was sitting, he ate nicely, and then he was sitting. And Pujari, he put the lock, closed the door, he put the lock, and Pujari left. Midnight, after 12 o'clock, door opens. And if he was some Vaishnava, Hare Krishna devotee, Krishna, you are coming out. But he was Muslim. So no reaction, no any effect, no nothing. He's thinking, well, somebody is going somewhere. Door opened. Krishna comes out. Krishna also knows he is Muslim, so he doesn't have any reciprocation or any feeling. Krishna goes. But then this Muslim guy is thinking, the Pujari had given me service, and he told that he will give me food tomorrow also. And somebody opened the door and he's going. Where is going? My duty is to do something. So he followed. And he said, no, you cannot go. The Pujari told me to be here. Why you are leaving? And he didn't know that the Supreme Lord Krishna is there. Krishna walked out, and after some time, after a while, he disappeared. He waited over there. And then after some time, Krishna came back, went inside, door got locked, as usual, like before. Next day morning, Pujari comes and he says, everything is all right, right? He says, yeah. He was thinking, he was in doubt, should I tell this thing or not? But then when Pujari opened the door, he sees Krishna's chadar is missing, one ankle bell is missing. He said, hey, you were here whole night, right? Yeah. Lock is also there, door was locked, it was locked. But how come? So he said, what's happening, sir? Tell me. Krishna's one ankle bell is missing and his chadar is missing. Oh. That is statue? Yeah. I don't know that, but one person came out midnight. Which person? From where? From the same place. He came out, yeah, then what happened? He walked outside. He went to the forest side. So Krishna went for rasa dance and then came back. So he says, maybe he lost his ankle bell and chadar over there in the bush. Let's go, we'll find. They go and they found. So now the question is, how come this Muslim guy was so fortunate enough that he could see Krishna? Some karma. Or we can think in this way. Who is going to be awake after 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock? Who is going to be awake? But this guy, he took challenge. Okay, yeah, whole night I'm going to be awake here. So simply, he promised, he accepted this proposal, and Krishna recognized him, because for my sake, for my thing, this guy, he want to be awake whole night. So Krishna reciprocated with him. So Krishna is, how kind he is. So, to 7:30 is going to be. Anyway. So, Ekadasi. No problem, but you have to be ready for next year. You can write down on the paper or somewhere, put on the wall so that you can remember. I do same thing. I wrote down whole description, whole thing, and I put on the wall so that I can remember for next year I'll be ready. And another thing, it's all, who chosen these topics? Mukta Sangha Prabhu. Actually, this is very good. You know, it's like golden, one necklace is there, and there are so many parts, it's all related, one by one, one after one. So, Ekadasi, then Gopashtami, and then Bhishma Panchak, it's all related. So this month is so auspicious. The Ekadasi happened today, right? And this is the day when Bhishmadev, today is the day when Bhishmadev was leaving his body. So Tarpan, we hear about Tarpan, right? Krishna asked Bhishmadev, you never got married, therefore you don't have any son. Now who's going to Tarpan for you? And who is Bhishmadev? He's one of the 12 Maharaj. Very, very wonderful, great devotee of Krishna. In Mahabharata, so many things happened. And we can see the Bhishmadev greatness. And Bhishmadev is very, very intimately connected with the Krishna. So then Krishna says, Krishna declared, from today onwards, eternally, in the future, whoever will do Tarpan for Bhishmadev for 5 days, whatever activity they do for the sake of Krishna, everything is going to be offered as a Tarpan to Bhishmadev. And if anybody does this thing throughout these 5 days, Krishna promised, surely without doubt, he is coming to my abode Vaikuntha. So that is Bhishma Panchaka. And Mother Cow is there. There are 5 elements: cow urine, cow dung, yogurt, milk, ghee. All 5 sources cow only. Cow urine, cow dung, cow milk, yogurt, and one more. Ghee. It's all from cow. See, it's wonderful science, so scientific, right? For 5 days, each you have to take little. So this is Bhishma Panchaka. And Gopashtami. Gopashtami, how many of you know Gopashtami? What is the Gopashtami? No, you know so much, Mataji. Okay. Prabhuji?
भगवान फर्स्ट टाइम गाय चराने गए थे उस दिन और गाय का जो बॉर्न भी हुआ था गोलोक धाम में ये दिन.
I'm telling you something. I know this, but since morning I listened to different lecture. It was so nectar whole day. Krishna's pastime is so nectarian. So, yeah. Today the day when Krishna got approval by all the cowherd men and elderly people. Krishna was not allowed. Krishna was taking calves. And Nanda Maharaj didn't let him to go with the bigger cow. So when cowherd men and elderly person, they approved that Krishna, he is older than 6 years now, he can take care of the cows. So from today it was allowed. He got approval and he was allowed to take a bigger cows. So that is Gopashtami. But there are so many, apart from these, so many things are there. Yashoda Maya, she prepared very nice shoes for Krishna. Like Kanha, your feet is so tender. I'm worried that if you go bare feet, you'll hurt yourself. So she prepared very nice shoes. And Krishna says, Ma, I'll wear shoes. What about my cows and calves? And how many cows has Krishna had? 900,000, 9 lakhs. Is it possible to provide shoes for 9 lakhs? So Krishna's wearing barefoot. Srila Prabhupada says very nicely, very beautifully explained why gopis are so exalted. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says all the devotees, they should try to follow the footprints of gopis. Why they are so exalted? Srila Prabhupada very beautifully explains that gopis, whole day, they used to shed the tears simply by thinking, oh my God, Krishna's lotus feet is so tender. And there are so many thorns and stones. How hard and difficult it would be for Krishna walking throughout this forest. So Krishna, he went barefoot. And Krishna used to call each cow by their name. Now the question is, Radhanath Maharaj explains, Namacharya Haridas Thakur used to chant how many rounds? 300,000, right?
192 rounds.
Whatever, but it was taking like 22 hours.
3 lakh, I think. 3 lakh.
3 lakh mala.
3 lakh names.
3 lakhs name, whatever. And it was taking how many hours?
192 hours.
And now Krishna has to call 9 lakhs cow. Is it possible? So Radhanath Maharaj says very nicely, it's possible. Like somebody asked me long time ago, Prabhuji, in Mahabharata, in Veda, Upanishad, whatever things are written, it doesn't make sense. I told him, why? He says, in your book it's written, during Mahabharata war, 65 crore people they took part. I told, that's true. He says, is this true? Yeah, but I can prove that this is false. I told, how? Tell me. He says, Prabhuji, if you go to Kurukshetra, the field, not even 2,000 people can be accommodated. I told, Prabhu, nice question. But this Mahabharata war happened when? Yesterday? 1 week ago? When it happened? And another thing, there's one philosophy, Achintya Bheda Bhed. Krishna can expand, like that we hear the story about Narad Muni and cobbler and Brahmin, right? So the Brahmin asked, oh Narad Muni, you are from Krishna's abode, right? You are coming from there? Yes, I'm coming from there. And you are going back? Yeah, after some time. Okay, if you go, can you ask one question? What happened? Can you ask one question to your God? What is that? You asked him, when I'll go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, I'll ask. Same question was asked by cobbler also and Brahmin also. Narad Muni came back after some day. So Brahmin asked, did you ask? Yeah, I asked him. Okay, when you asked him this question, while you were asking what he was doing, Lord Vishnu, what he was doing. So then Narad Muni says, he was taking one elephant and putting through the needle hole of the needle and taking out and putting. Then Brahmin said, you people talk all this big thing. There is no meaning. Talk something else. What is it? Is it possible? He said, okay. Anyway, come to the point. Did you ask this question? Yes. What he said? He said, you see the tree you are sitting here? How many leaves are there? That many lifetimes it will take for you to go back home, back to God. Why? No faith, right? Then he went to the cobbler. And then cobbler asked, same thing. Did you ask my question? Yes. While you were asking Lord Vishnu what he was doing, same thing he told. He was taking elephant and putting through the hole of needle. And then he started dancing. This cobbler started dancing. So Narad Muni asked, what happened? Why you are dancing? Yeah, I'm so happy. My Lord can do anything. Oh, you believe? Yes, of course. How come? Then he said, this banyan tree, there is so many fruits here, like small. In each small, tiny fruits, there are so many hundreds and thousands of these banyan trees are there. If Krishna can do this one, why he can't do that? He said, wow. And then he asked, but did you ask when I'll go? Yeah, I asked and he told, you are going back to Godhead in this life. The moment he told, Vishnu appeared, Lord Vishnu appeared right there. No, I'm here to take him. Because of faith. So you have to have faith. So this devotee asked me, how this is possible? 65 crore people, and this place cannot accommodate 2,000 people even. I told Prabhu, how many thousands of years ago it happened? And Krishna was there. He can expand something and he can make it narrow also. So you don't know. So he says, okay, so what should I believe or not? You must believe, I believe. But there's no other way. We have to believe, that's all. If you believe, then you believe. If you believe, then you will believe more. Like one big philosopher, he says, you want to be sincere, you want to do anything in a life you want to achieve, you want to do something, you must be serious. Now how you can become serious? So in order to become serious, what does that mean? Seriousness. If you become serious, you are going to become more serious. Like our Rupa Goswami says, you want to do bhakti, you want bhakti, you do bhakti. Bhakti will come from bhakti. You know. So you have to believe. You have to believe. And easy way to believe, especially about bhakti, as much as possible, as long as possible, we have to perform devotion. Like chanting, yeah, 16 mala ho gaya, theek hai. I finished my 16 mala, I'm done. No, you are not done. If you are done, then Maya is going to start doing something else. Okay, I'm asking you all, how many people do arti every day in a home? Okay. When you do arti, you have very wonderful feeling, right? And you regret. Wish I can do 3 times arti to my Krishna, like temple. Right? You have feeling, right? Wish I can have the best bed, best pillow, best cushion for Krishna. Right? Best offering for Krishna. Best beds and everything for our acharyas. You have feeling, right? And you are never satisfied. Arti is only 25 minutes, 20 minutes, but you are never satisfied. You feel like when you are putting chamara going on, I do, it happened with me. And right after Arti, oh, let me see something in a YouTube, some news, some this, that. Maya. So when you are engaged for 20 minutes, how nice you are feeling. If you increase that 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you are going to feel same way. So it happened with Srila Prabhupada. Many people, they used to ask Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, your body is too old, but you are always writing, speaking, you are never tired. Prabhupada says, I'm always feeling enthusiasm and freshness. Why? So much nectar is there. Sincerely, that's why he says, you do chanting, but attentively. If you do attentive, then you will get rasa, nectar. And that nectar will make you to, it will force you to chant more and more. You know, like drug addict people. Once they took drug, wow, it's like different world, like heavenly. They want to taste again. If they don't taste like maybe 2 or 3 days, they will die. So then, in order to continue that taste, they don't get anything. Kicking out, they get kicked out from home, they become homeless, but the taste, no. I have to taste, I have to continue that taste. So similarly, devotees, when they taste this nectar of chanting, serving Krishna, worshipping Krishna, but I'm talking about such devotees who are very serious, sincere, according to the instructions of Acharya and Shastra, they are doing. They get such taste, not everybody. Many people are chanting. Many people are initiated. Many people have a tilak. It's all external. Internal, if we have a feeling, taste, wow, this is the best nectar. Such nectar, such taste, we cannot derive from any kind of food, clothes, jewelry, touring, anything. Such nectar we can get only from pure chanting, pure devotional service, provided we are seriously doing. So, I I think I covered almost everything, right? Okay, wonderful. So I'll tell one thing last. Srila Prabhupada says, the cause of all problem is committing sin, committing aparadh. And the cause of committing sin, aparadh is, what is that? Who will answer? What?
We think we are the owners.
No, Srila Prabhupada, I mean, in the word of Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada said, no, that's, no, what Srila Prabhupada says, I'm telling you. Srila Prabhupada says ignorance. Ignorance is the cause of, ignorance is the root cause of committing sin and aparadh and inaction, akarma, vikarma. So, you see, in the whole world, whatever people we are seeing, in whatever status, it's all due to their knowledge. It's all, I mean, if somebody is very much thinking to have nice house, to have a nice car, nice bank balance, nice everything, so he's having only that much knowledge. And now there's another devotee, like there's another person here, one typical American or European or British or even Indian. The person is like 75 years old and he's planning to expand his business more. And after 3 years he's going to die according to destiny. He doesn't have any clue about that one. He doesn't have any preparation. He doesn't have any knowledge about that. But he's doing that. He has married, I don't know, maybe dozens of times and divorced. Again he's planning to marry someone. There is another guy, he's aspiring to how nice it would be if I would have been young. And he sees there's one 21-year-old young good guy who can enjoy life beautifully. But he's renounced. Like Radha Shyam Prabhu, Gaurang Prabhu, right? They're young, right?
Yes.
But they're renounced, they don't have any desire for knowledge. This poor guy, old guy, he's having only that much knowledge, he can't go beyond that. And this devotee, now somebody is trying to have mastered these, that, they had everything, they've given up everything. Why? Knowledge. Just few days, maybe a week, 2 weeks ago, I was in Detroit with my good friend Jugalasha Prabhu. Devotee, he's like Guru over there. He's not Guru, but he's like Guru. Such a wonderful atmosphere over there. So many devotees are moving over there. And Jugalasha Prabhu, but really, yeah, he's like, he was in IT, I remember. He had his car, money, everything is given to temple. I drove that car also. Tercel, the green one. Everything is given to temple. Knowledge. So, ignorance. If you want to understand Krishna, if you want to serve Krishna, if you want to think about a spiritual life, next life, we have to have more knowledge. See, Srila Prabhupada, how much knowledge he has given. 18,000 verses in Srimad Bhagavatam and purport of that. Can you imagine? 700 slokas in Bhagavad Gita and purport. Can you imagine the knowledge? That is called human life. Human life means extraordinary. You know. So Srila Prabhupada, our sixth Goswami, that is extraordinary. That is perfect human life. After completing the cycle of 8,400,000 different species of life, we have got this wonderful, rarest human life. So perfect utilization is like six Goswami, Guru Parampara. They used each and every second to read Shastra, to preach Shastra. And this famous quote Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given, Bharat Bhumite Manusya Hoilo Janmajar, Janma Sarthak Kari Karopakar. They did perfectly well. And Prabhupada is such a great devotee. And this American devotees are so exalted. They are so lucky, they are so fortunate. They came in contact with such a great exalted devotee, their life also became perfect. I was hearing Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj lecture in early when he was young. Oh, his lecture is so powerful. And I thought, how he got all this knowledge? From Srila Prabhupada. Yeah. Even Indian people, they don't have this knowledge. Why? No association. So that's why Srila Prabhupada says, I'm so lucky. In order to complete and work and establish and get perfection for my mission, Krishna sent all wonderful boys and girls to me. That's true. So we should try to enliven ourselves by reading Shastra more and more, and satsang required. I mean, I'm thanking Mukta Shanga Prabhu again and again. Somebody might think that this center is like simple center, some people they come here and it's not very famous, not so many devotees. That's not the main thing. The main thing is, do you think that Krishna and Srila Prabhupada, they don't know all these things, what's happening? They're watching. All Guru Parampara, Srila Prabhupada, Krishna, everybody's watching. In America, in Pennsylvania, in Bensalem, near State Road, there's not a small place. 360, what is that? E360. Huh?
360.
Yeah. Every Saturday, devotees they come and they discuss about me. So, that's wonderful actually. When we come with the devotees, we hear something. Radhanath Maharaj says, even though you don't understand language, like suppose there is a Bhagavatam class is going on somewhere in Spanish, we don't know Spanish. Radhanath Maharaj says, no, go and sit down. The vibration, that will touch you. So here when we come together and we discuss this thing, Krishna will favor and he will bless us. He will bless us. You know. So satsang required. Satsang required. Like I'm discussing all these things. Oh, it's not my manifestation. I didn't write down all these things. I heard from someone else. Right? And I'm telling you, and you will tell someone, you know. So in our ISKCON community, in ISKCON movement, everywhere so many temples are there, devotees that come together and they discuss again and again. And in this way, so many devotees are alive. You know. So my request is, we all are making effort for so many things. We are doing so many things, right? Not everybody is sitting idly whole day, right? I see Mataji, Shalini Mataji. I go to chant my round most of the day near Creekside, near Mataji's home. And whenever I'm there, Mataji there. She's walking very sincerely, without fail. So why I'm telling this thing? That everybody doing something. But whatever things we are doing, we have to see whether Krishna is pleased, whether our Guru is pleased. Because, you know what happened? When we are in the midst of people, you know, like after some time we are going to eat now, right, prasadam? We forget the real thing. What is that? One day we have to die. Right? Which day? We don't know. After death. How many? We all are there. How many more years? 10 years, 15 years. We are very busy. Srila Prabhupada says in one lecture, people are so busy improving their temporary life of 10, 15 years. They are very busy. But after death, for millions of years, they are going through transmigration. What they are doing for that? Nothing. But the thing is, a person is having faith in the next life. If he believes soul is eternal and the transmigration he has to go through transmigration. If he believes, then he will be careful. If he doesn't believe in all these things, why he has to be careful? Then he will think that, okay, sense gratification is the main thing. The goal of my life is sense gratification, and when I'm going to die, life is over, finished. No. Otherwise, how come every day we are seeing so many different lives? So many people are taking birth, new child. In an animal also we see, so every day, new baby dog, baby pig, baby snake, human baby, right? Every day we sing. It's a cycle. In a funeral home, people are dying and burning, and in a hospital, new babies are coming, right? So that's true. We have to see how much, we have to be very, very careful. Hare Krishna. Did I cover everything? Yeah. Huh? What's that?
Thank you very much.
Discussion I can't see.
That was good.
Yeah. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Radha Damodar Bhagwan ki jai. Shri Jagannath Buddha Sudra ji ki jai.
Anyone has any question or you want to share anything? Reflections? Any problem?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanapnam Jai Shri Prabhupada. Thank you so much for covering all three topics very nicely and very, very nice class. And no questions, but yeah, very thankful to you to explaining these things very clearly. Thank you.
Hare Hare. Thank you.
Anybody online, you want to share anything? Please go ahead. Unmute yourself. Online? Devotees?
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam Sarva Shri Srila Prabhupada, Sis Saujanya Mataji.
Go ahead, Mataji.
Yeah, Prabhuji, no questions, but very nice lecture. I couldn't come today, but I was hearing the way Prabhuji explained about faith. I was like, yeah, we hear a lot, but when in the real life, why it doesn't come to our mind when we struggle in our thinking? So that was very enlightening, like, how it can help us. And also towards the end, the way Prabhuji said, death can come anytime, and then we are only struggling for this, short remaining lifespan. Sometimes I feel these words we need to tell every day. So very, very well explained. Prabhuji, you covered a lot of topics. Most of the things I did not know. I'm hearing for the first time, few analogies that you explained. It was very nice, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Hare Mataji.
Anybody else? Yes.
पूछिए माताजी.
प्रभु नहीं प्रभु बहुत मैंने सुना है महात्मा की एकादशी महात्मा बोलते हैं ना, हर एकादशी का रहता है, उसमें बोलते हैं कि ये एकादशी करने से ये इतने अश्वमेध यज्ञ का फल मिलता है, वो ऐसे अलग अलग
है.
तो अगर
उससे ज्यादा है.
हाँ, तो हरि
1000 अश्वमेध यज्ञ नहीं, 1000 अश्वमेध यज्ञ एंड रासो यज्ञ भी है. 1000 रासो यज्ञ करेंगे, उससे जो बेनिफिट मिलेगा उससे भी ज्यादा बेनिफिट मिलता है आज का एकादशी करने.
हाँ, आजकल ऐसे हर एकादशी का कुछ ना कुछ इम्पोर्टेंस है. तो यज्ञ का तो मैं वही बोल रही थी कि जैसे अपने वैष्णव को जरूरत क्या है, अपन तो ऑलरेडी हरिनाम की शरण ले चुके हैं, हरिनाम लेते हैं, तो हरिनाम लेने से हर चीज मिल जाती है. तो एकादशी में करने की क्या जरूरत है?
बहुत सुंदर. अगर किसी के पास 10 लाख रुपया है, कोई किसी के पास ऑलरेडी 10 लाख रुपया है पहले से, कोई आकर के बोलता है मैं तुमको $1 लाख भी देना चाहता हूँ, तो ना बोलेगा क्या? अब किसी के पास $10 लाख है, कोई आके बोलता है मैं आपको एक सूटकेस या 10 किलो सोना देना चाहता हूँ, ना बोलेगा? अब किसी के पास $10 लाख है और 10 किलो सोना भी है, आके कोई बोलता है मैं आपको एक डायमंड देना चाहता हूँ, हीरा देना चाहता हूँ, ना बोलेगा? भक्ति में जितना ज्यादा करें, जितना मिले उतना देने लगा. और क्या है, अभी कितने तरह का फोन है, राइट? सबसे अच्छा फोन कौन सा है? आईफोन. महंगा है, राइट? अभी साधु संग से भी कृष्ण मिल सकते हैं, भागवतम पढ़ने से कृष्ण किधर से मिलेंगे? जिधर से मिले हमको लेना है, राइट? हम 56 भोग खाते हैं, राइट? 56 में एक ही चावल बना के खा लो, दाल का जरूरत क्या है, चटनी का, पापड़ का, सब क्या, लेकिन 56 भाग है, क्यों? ये टेस्ट वॉश है, तब जा सारा टेस्ट मिल करके जाके हमको तृप्ति होती है, राइट? तो भक्ति में भी ऐसा है, चैंटिंग करते हैं, ये करते हैं, वो करते हैं, कितना सारा चीज है, राइट? तो सब करने से लास्ट में परफेक्शन मिल जाएगा। तो उसके लिए ऐसा नहीं कि हम ये कर रहे हैं तो फिर ये करने की क्या जरूरत है, नहीं। इसलिए भगवान ने, श्रील प्रभुपाद जी ने दिया है सब कुछ कि चैंटिंग से मन उबने लगता है, हारमोनियम लेके बैठ जाइए, उसमें मन उठता है तो मृदंग लेके बैठ जाइए, उसमें मन उठ जाता है तो किचन में जाके हलो मारे कृष्णा के लिए। कितना सारा श्रील प्रभुपाद जी ने दिया है, वो मन उबेगा नहीं, और किसी ना किसी के थ्रू आपको परफेक्शन मिल जाएगा। ऐसा नहीं सोचते, जितना हो सके। अभी वृंदावन में बुढ़ा लोग, बुढ़े बुढ़ी, वृंदावन में बुढ़ा बुढ़ी लोग, ब्रजवासी क्या करते हैं मालूम है? वो जमीन पे लोट लोट के परिक्रमा करते हैं, राइट? अरे अभी बोलेंगे नहीं, मैं तो बहुत तपस्या किया है, जवानी में बहुत किया है, अभी करने क्या जरूरत है? नहीं, पूरा हमको पूरा जोर, पूरा 100% सब कुछ लगा देना है, किसी की तरह से कृष्णा को लेना है हमको। इसलिए लास्ट के मरने के दिन तक वो कुछ ना कुछ तपस्या करते हैं, है ना?
हरे कृष्ण।
एक्चुअली आज क्या है, आज का दिन भगवान के बारे में जितना डिस्कस करें उसका कोई लिमिट नहीं है। 12 बजे 1 बजे नहीं, कल सुबह तक। आज मायापुर में क्या करेंगे लोग, मैं बता रहा हूँ। वृंदावन में क्या करेंगे, मैं था तो करते थे हम लोग। रात भर कीर्तन चलेगा, सभी कीर्तन करेंगे, और उसी कपड़े में सब लोग गंगा में जाएंगे, और गंगा में स्नान करके आएंगे, और फिर मंगल आरती करेंगे उसी कपड़े में, पूरा रात भर, कोई छुट्टी नहीं, कोई रेस्ट नहीं। एवरी ईयर पांडव निर्जला एकादशी को करते हैं, एंड टुडे, एंड एवरीबडी सो एंथुसियास्टिक, बच्चे बूढ़े सभी, इट्स सो मच नेक्टी देयर, यू नो, सो एवरीबडी गेट व्हाट इज कॉल्ड सेल्फ एनफोर्समेंट, अंदर से आता है, दे आर नॉट हंग्री। अरे हमको भूख लगी है यार, सोना है, नहीं, वो क्या है ना, डिवोटी को देख के, by seeing each other, that is called association. Hare, he is doing, why I can't do? You know, Hare, that person is like Kaku, Dadu, he is like 60 years old, and I'm only 20. He is doing, why I can't do? Nobody goes home. No TV, nothing, what is game and this, that, nobody knows. Only chanting, dancing, reading. I did many years. पांडव निर्जला एकादशी स्पेशली, क्योंकि और जितना एकादशी है वो तो रात को सो जाते हैं, लेकिन पांडव निर्जला एकादशी में और ये वाला एकादशी में रात भर कीर्तन होगा, 3-4 बजे तक कीर्तन, 4 बजे गंगा, सो कोल्ड वाटर, वो भी पता नहीं चलता है, इतना जोश रहता है। सब स्नान करके आए, फिर मंगल बेकर पड़ा में, और सब मंगल आरती वगैरह करके सब सूख जाता है लास्ट में। सो वंडरफुल, आई मीन बहुत आनंद है। प्रभु जी पूछिए।
Prabhuji, sorry, one question. What happened to that Muslim devotee after that when he see Lord Krishna?
What happened to him?
Yeah, does he become devotee or he got liberated or what?
You told past time, right?
Yes. अरे प्रभु जी, कृष्णा को देख लिया, अभी क्या बचा है, हो गया।
So will he get liberated?
अब वो लिबरेटेड थे इसीलिए देखे, देखने के बाद लिबरेशन नहीं होगा। He saw, he was liberated, that's why. कौन देखता है भगवान? अब श्रील प्रभुपाद जी उठते, खाते, बैठते, सोते। एक आदमी, मेरे को एक यंग लड़का, वन यंग गाय, he asked me, वृंदावन, प्रभु, I want big doubt. What? Whether Srila Prabhupada was completing his 16 round every day? I thought, what a silly question you are asking. Why? Because he's always speaking, always preaching. He never had time to chant. I told you, chant? Yeah. How many more? 16. You asked me whether I chant? Yeah, you chant, right? Yeah, I also chant 16. All the devotees in ISKCON, they chant 16 around, right? All the sannyasi guru, they chant 16. All the chanting, credit goes to Srila Prabhupada. He doesn't chant only 16. many millions and billions of times he's chanting. We are chanting because of Srila Prabhupada's chanting. So don't think that he doesn't chant. तो कहने का मतलब है, unless we are qualified, we can't do this thing. So Prabhupada ji जो है, Prabhupada ji, like Prabhupada, there are so many old guys in the world. I remember once I was going India and half plane was empty. In front of me there was one Gujarati kaku, Datu. So since the airplane was half empty, he was sitting in the middle and there were 3 TV. He was watching all 3. In this one something, in this one something, and I'm chanting my own and I'm thinking, should I preach him? So I told him. For a long time I was thinking, and ultimately I told him, sir, I have a question to you. हिंदी में बोला, सर आप कहाँ हैं अभी? मतलब अभी आप कहाँ हैं? Where are you right now? He says, I'm in the airplane. And airplane कहाँ है? Where is the airplane? Airplane आकाश में है. हाँ. और आकाश में airplane, how height? What is the height? He says a couple of thousands feet. I told you, almost 37,000 feet. Yeah. कितना स्पीड में चल रही है प्लेन आपको मालूम है? 400-500, सबको सब मालूम है आपको. 500 कुछ माइल्स तो है पर आवर. अभी अगर कुछ हुआ तो क्या होगा? मतलब अगर प्लेन में आग लग गई या गिरेगा तो आप क्या सोचेंगे, क्या करेंगे? क्या करेंगे? कुछ नहीं. हम यही जो चल रहा है ना वही सोचेंगे. अरे हरि नाम का, भगवान का नाम लो, जैसे मैं जप जपा कर रहा हूँ. बोले बोरिंग है ना. सोचते ही नहीं है कि कल को क्या होगा, बाद में क्या होगा. सोचते ही नहीं है. सोचेंगे तो होगा. Everything. Ignorance. We are very lucky actually. We in ISKCON or outside, that's why who asked? I think Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Damodarastakam, who is a Vaishnava? So Damodarastakam said, even if somebody says once Hare Krishna, he is a Vaishnava. Hare? हम तो सोचते हैं कि 16 माला यानी कि कितना 1728 वर्ड्स ऑफ कृष्णा नेम हम जपा करेंगे तब जाकर वैष्णव. लेकिन हरिदास बोलते हैं एक बार जो कृष्णा नाम तो हमको 16 माला करने का जरूरत है. कोई बोल सकता है, बट द थिंग इज क्यों ऐसा बोलते हैं? अरे कृष्णा's name is so powerful, so pure, so divine. If somebody chants even once, he's exalted, right? Even if somebody chants once, he's exalted. So we devotee in ISKCON, we are very lucky. We might think that, oh, I don't have money and wealth like Sundar Pichai, we don't have money and wealth like Bill Gates, or we don't have any. At the time of death, this Bill Gates, Sundar Pichai, Ambani, all these people, at the time of death, they are not going to carry any single penny, nothing. They were born naked, empty-handed, and they are going to die and they are going to live like that. Nothing. But in our case, we are going to carry Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. We are going to carry the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. We are going to carry knowledge of Srimad Bhagavatam. We are going to carry the nectar of, yeah. And you know what? Even though these people, they have so much wealth, you are thinking that they are very rich. They are very poor. You know why? Completely. Srila Prabhupada said, as long as you are controlled by mode of passion and ignorance, then what is there? What is the result of being controlled by mode of passion and ignorance? What is that symptom? Greed and lust. And as long as you are greedy and lusty, there is no question of happiness. So these people, Bhogeshwarya Prasakta Nam Te Apratityam Vaishatmika Buddhi Samadhana Vidyate. Krishna says, If you have so much, you can't think about Krishna. And if you can't think about Krishna, how are you going to enjoy life? हमारे पास क्या है? In a Vrindavan, Mayapur, if you go over there is no movie theater, no casino, no brothel, no bar, nothing. लेकिन कितना आनंद है. हम फिलाडेल्फिया मंदिर में जाते हैं, क्या है? सिंपल हाउस, राइट? नो, लेकिन दिख रहा इतना सुंदर है, कितना इतना अच्छा होता है भगवान कार्तिक भजन, लेकिन दैट इज द लाइफ. तो हम डिवोटी कुछ नहीं, लेकिन देखा जाए ना, इस पूरे वर्ल्ड में सबसे रिच जो है डिवोटी है, सबसे रिच. दे हैव डिवाइन लाइफ. ये क्या नॉलेज है? सुबह में उठ के चाय पिया, टीवी देखा, मांस खाया, बीफ खाया, ये खाया, वो खाया, ये पैसा वो पैसा, शाम में रात को सो गया, फिर सुबह में उठा, यही होल लाइफ. कोई मंगल आरती नहीं, कोई चैंटिंग नहीं, नथिंग. हमारा डिवोटी का क्या है? सिंपल घर है या बड़ा घर है? सुबह में उठते हैं, अरे कृष्णा को थोड़ा अगरबत्ती दिखाना, धूप दिखाना है, उधर भागवतम पढ़ा, चैंटिंग किया, प्रसाद खाया. अब व्हाट ए वंडरफुल लाइफ. एक्चुअली डिवोटीज आर द रिचेस्ट. हमारा वेल्थ जो है इटर्नल है. फिर से मरेंगे ना, फिर से किसी डिवोटी घर में जाना होगा, फिर से हरे कृष्णा करेंगे. ये देखिए बच्चे कितने अच्छे हैं. हमारे घर में हम लोग हम लोग वी स्टार्टेड पुटिंग तिलक एंड चैंटिंग व्हेन I started putting tilak after 20 years. And I remember my son was born, the day he was born, right after 1 hour he had a tilak. All these kids. That's why Srila Prabhupada said, never treat these kids ordinary. They are Vaikuntha, they are demigod. That's true actually. Because the day they were born, they had a tilak. The day they were born, they started hearing about Hare Krishna mantra. They do not know what is the smell of meat and egg. What to speak about eating. See how fortunate they are. So we are very, very fortunate, very, very lucky. We are richest people actually. And we are going to carry all these things. मरने के बाद फिर से जाएंगे. ये लोग मरने के बाद सब लोग कोई कुत्ता बनेगा, कोई पेड़ बनेगा, कोई मछली बनेगा, बस कोई कीड़ा मकोड़ा, ये नहीं बनेंगे. पक्का वैसा ही होना है, क्योंकि 3 modes of material nature वो ignorance में जी रहा है. Srila Prabhupada, what he said? Once Srila Prabhupada was walking in America somewhere, and he was walking and he turned his face again and again, few times. So the devotees, they became curious and they asked Srila Prabhupada, why you are turning your head again and again or looking something? What that? Srila Prabhupada says, you see on the corner that house, it's a beautiful house. Yeah, Srila Prabhupada. So, but if Prabhupada says this thing, there is some meaning. So disciples, they say that, Srila Prabhupada, you are hiding something. You must say something further. What is that? Then he says, I am telling about the house owner. What do you mean? Then he says, after his death, he is going to become mice or roaches in that same house. Why? Why? It's a very scientific. Whatever thing we have, it's meant for serving Krishna. If you don't utilize in the service of Krishna, that thing is going to cause you bondage. So if somebody is very beautiful house and is very much attached, problem. But some devotee might think, I have a big house, but I'm going to be roaches. No. He's inviting so many wonderful devotees, so much every day, like to Mukta Sangha Prabhu. He always invites so many devotees. Now Tulsi Vivah is going to be so many hundreds of devotees. They will come. They will honor prasadam. So his house is not like simple house. There's one devotee, Shyam Sundar Prabhu in Pittsburgh, my good friend. We used to serve together. He moved out from New Vrindavan, and I heard that he bought like 15 years ago. He bought like $600,000 house. I asked him. I heard that. Is it true? He said that's true. But why you bought such a big house? I bought such a big house so that I'll invite all big Maharajas in my house, and they will come and they will stay and they will enlighten me. I thought that's very good. So anything we are doing, if it's related to Krishna, for the sake of Krishna, no problem. But for ourselves, no problem. Dressing ourselves nicely, going to temple. We are not going to club, we are going to temple. People are going to club to drink or eat meat or something, they are dressing very nicely. We are going to Krishna, why we can't have good dress? And Krishna is, by the way, he is the supreme cause of all causes. And we are his servant, why we can't have good clothes? No problem. If each and everything is connected with the Krishna, perfect. If it's very nice things are there, nothing is connected with the Krishna, it's all zero. Srila Prabhupada said. You have everything is zero if it's not connected with the Krishna. That's true actually. I see so many poor devotees in Bengal, Mayapur, they don't have anything. But they are so happy. Every day they come Mangal Arati without fail in their house, some small, according to their means, there's some small altar is there, some broken fan or something. But the main thing is, 3 times, 4 times they make offering to Krishna. They never miss any festival. They have a simple house. You see in a Kirtan festival, in a YouTube you see, there's one devotee playing flute always. Prabhu Gauranga, my good friend. We were together, we were brahmachari. He's a very poor. He's having house. 3 times his house completely blown out in a storm. But if you talk to him, you will never feel that he's a poor. He says, I play flute for Krishna. I don't have food in a house, no problem. I know that Krishna will provide. It's very blissful. Because he's having Krishna. But we think, oh, how much money I have in a bank. So whatever we have, still we are more. But he thinks, no, Krishna is the supreme cause of all causes. Krishna is there behind me. No problem. Like Srila Prabhupada. In many lectures he says, Srila Prabhupada, tomorrow what we are going to eat, we don't know. But we have one faith in Krishna that Krishna will not keep us hungry. I see today. So that is faith. Hare Hare Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Perfect Utthana Ekadasi.
Yeah.
So when you go home also, don't sleep. Chant more round. You have done 16 rounds, 32 rounds, chant some more rounds. Up to 1 o'clock. Tonight we're supposed to be awake. Yeah, it's written. Go home and then Google Utthana Ekadasi. What we supposed to do? You will come to know.
Stay here.
Huh?
You can stay.
Actually, I thought this thing that we can
Maybe
do
next
kirtan.
time we can do.
We can do whole day kirtan, whole night.
Next year onwards, Murli Prabhu.
Yeah, but not here in Egypt. They'll call cops.
No, you can do it in
We can
home.
plan in such a
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I thought this thing to tell Prabhuji, but then I thought, no, it's not possible here. So the best thing, Mataji, Srila Prabhupada said, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, reading Bhagavad Gita, and chanting and singing, it's all kirtan, it's all called bhajan. So each and every one of us, when we go home, you have done your round, no problem, but chant some more round. Read some Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, or if you want, if you are, hear classes, or if you want to watch a movie or something, on YouTube you can watch some Krishna movie or something. Or Little Krishna Abhay Charan by Bhakti Charu Maharaj. But something about Krishna. Yeah. Hari Hari.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Sorry, I don't want to end this, but
No,
unfortunately,
that's good.
I'm so switch off. Yeah, thank you again. It was really wonderful session. So a big round of applause. Please, thank you. So we are getting a little late, but we'll have Damodarastakam quickly now. Muktidatri Mataji, please. And please form a line and take Achaman and then Ghee Weeks. We'll keep a bowl of water there. Please drop your Ghee Weeks there. Yeah. Oh.
Krishna Chaitanya.
You went? I was going to message you and plan. Where is the temple? We are going
The other one is upstairs.
Mataji, mic lagi na? Oh. Buksan ko. Mataji.
नहीं हमने देखी because somebody go and he message
Hare Krishna,
हरि हरि बोल। उत्तान एकादशी की महाप्रसादे गोविंदे नाम ब्राह्मणे वैष्णवे स्वल्प पुण्यवतं राजन् विश्वासो नैव जायते शरीरा विद्याजाल जडेन्द्रियाता है काल जीव फैले विषय सागरे तारा मध्य जीवादि लोभो माय सुदुर्मति ताके जट कठिन संसारे कृष्ण बरोदय माय थोड़ी बार जीव जाए तो प्रसाद न दिलो पाए सही अन्नामृत पाओ राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेम डाको चैतन्य निताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री श्री राधा दामोदर महाप्रसादम की जय प्रभुपाद की जय। Thank you very much. And finally, just two announcements before we end. First thing is, you all know that November 5th, okay, Tulsi Marani Puja, please come. I will send out the gate code if you don't know the gate code, because it's a gated community. I'll send out the gate code in the invite. You'll get an update. And secondly is, let's all, with deep intent to wish our very dearest devotee, Krishna Priya Mataji. It is her birthday today. Okay, let's all chant 3 times Mahamantra for her, wishing her. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we wish Krishna Priya Mataji a wonderful, wonderful Krishna conscious life ahead. Thank you. Hari Bol. Hari Bol everyone. Hari Bol online devotees. Nobody is there. Sorry.